In my opinion, this is the best ISO map, though. Like, the vulnerable on this map is really strong.
On Haven, they need to be able to punish those duels. They need to have better set executions. Here, fast opening towards A. It's a fake build.
Like that they got a Yoru as well to kind of... Whoa, whoa, okay. Into your own molly.
This is wild. This is wild.
No, that's so unlucky. It's a cool idea, though.
Right? Like, all of that intention, all of that approach. But the one bonus is they do win out at least in one area, right? They've won out towards tree, so they can pivot towards the site, but there's already 2 players here. Boaster being one. He's got Hero in support. We've got to see Hero on this map as well. Boaster looking comfortable. These traps are so ratty. Fnatic just shutting down this map. They're not allowing any step towards any sort of real pressure or real problems. Done for.
Very nice.
Fnatic with the first, comfortable too. And again, if you have Vitality thinking you were going to get maybe a normal game of Ascent, you know, hey, we're walking into maybe a normal map against a normal composition. No, you're coming up against this.
Fnatic against the ISO and the Nightmares. They got only 3 maps to ISO
it's
only.
It's going to throw Vitality off a little bit. I want to make sure, like, Vitality... I like the idea they have here. They cannot let that get them down. You know, Sender getting caught
I would
in that
literally,
smoke there.
I think I would always just A hit until they prove to me that they can hold it.
Coming half a second too late, runner
like the big weakness of Astra.
Early. Vitality.
I guess their retake's probably pretty legit.
It's okay. It's going to be okay here. But that double duelist is going to change things up. That's no KO knife to be able to re-clear, to stall.
What do they got? We've got double Sheriff
here
on attack,
one orb taken for Team Vitality.
and we're allowed 2
Looking
deaths.
to go over to B, get the second one. No high penetration weapons here.
Dude, they got no KO stuff. You can do all your fast XX. Oof.
And you want to get it here.
And the versatility on the setup already. You're seeing Hero obviously invest some of his util over towards A, posted up.
Why they got the? That's why they got the Cypher.
Going this way too. I think they're starting to maybe hear a step. Yeah, they definitely know they're here now. That shock dart's gonna be sent in. Does it catch?
A little bit of damage on runner.
Yeah, decent amount, 63 bloody hell.
Only 16 damage here,
And
but
it's
that's
double orb default, or?
Tick's gonna be happy about that.
Nice back up, and it does connect towards Hero. So if you're thinking about going, now would be the time. You can see instantly responded. So they're not finding any entry points, and no one from Fnatic's really given them a
Well,
fair
they at
fight.
least know
They're
that
not
the Cypher's
allowing
over
any of these
towards
chances
B,
to be made to
but it
play
might
very
actually
tight
come
in
back
this
to
sort of
own them
round.
because they might not
Oracle
think that
did
this
take a
trips
fair
over
crack of
towards A.
damage, so he's going to be cautious. May even switch out the weapon over towards Hero potentially, but
Let's
as it
send
stands,
us
still
heard
leaning
this.
back towards A.
I think that might
Boaster
wreck
gonna
him.
get the first part of contact. He's got to be cautious. Could have been caught out there, but no. Alpha's got his side, and Alpha's getting confident. Oh, he actually swung around to it, trying to fight main. Good flash. This is still looking quite good here. If they can cost him a little bit more, they got to get in towards it. They're being shut down on the way in. Durka farms them up, mows them down.
Very nice.
To his ult as well.
Team Vitality just testing the waters.
Just for people that are thinking about it, the coach, pretty much as you're loading in, you get like 2 to 3 minutes to talk about the comp you see anyway. Because it's pretty much paused and then you wait for production and then you go in. So Vitality have had a good amount of time to speak about the comp they're playing against and how they want to play against it. Just whether or not they came up with good ideas.
Don't really have to lose any economy in that round. Here comes the bonus round for Team Fnatic, first gun round for Team Vitality.
And this is where you hope all of that little information finding is going to work out for you, but it looks like Fnatic are willing to take a fight middle. You've got Durka here as well. Look towards short though. I'm waiting to see if there's a swing from Alpha potentially. It's not. It's going to be straight up towards middle. They're still coming this way. They still want to brawl. There goes Alpha though, straight down towards middle, and Trex sends him back. 2 big picks for Trex. They're dealing with Boaster. Alpha, Vitality winning the fight in middle. They've gone for a fight and they've won it.
I mean, they went for a big crunch here. Safe
Durka
should be,
nope.
nope.
Damage. You're not going to get it. Runner finding Kron, and now Durka left in a 1v5. Could do some damage to them. Look at the HP here. Kicks down low as is
This is a solid round from Vitality. They'll take it. 3 armor rebuys, no one going down. It's good for their recon.
Round for Vitality to pick up, so it's going kind of the same way that we saw last game, but what we saw last map was Fnatic picking up this round here. So close for Durka to get to his ultimate. That's 1 kill away, but Team Vitality had a pretty good approach there, and they were winning their duels. They were dealing with that chaotic situation really well, dealing with Alpha jumping off Cat, dealing with Durka. Aggressive in middle. Yeah, they won their deathmatch. That's
Pretty
right.
much.
So, you know, if they can turn things around from that last game where they were losing all these duels, maybe we're going to see something a little bit more competitive.
No, you're right. You kind of want to see that, don't you? That's something that's high on our priority list, is get them fighting back. But Vitality, No slowing down, no rest for the Wicked, but Durka this time wants to make up for it, but he doesn't manage it. It's kicks on the trade down. This is uncomfortable, it's a little bit awkward,
He
but they're
sends
still
it
winning
over
the
towards
fight.
middle.
Durka
Okay,
might
I
be
mean,
overworking
Fnatic are
here,
getting
and Vitality
annihilated
keeping
in
it
middle at the
simple, but it was
moment.
seemingly
They're definitely not
working until
dueling
then.
together, and
Durka
Vitality,
right
every
up
single
middle
time
with
we're
this.
seeing swings, have like
But
3 people
Boaster in
behind them.
support now.
It's
Well,
a little
that's
bit
big
better.
damage on Boaster. He might have to respect this and
Like, at
follow
least him and
the
Alpha are
side,
fighting
but they kept
together.
the spike left on their side. They kept doubling down, maybe a little too
I just
far.
don't think with the
Fnatic
Fnatic
playing
comp
this,
you need to
almost
do what they're
overly
doing,
volatile
but
approach.
maybe I'm
I
fully
love
wrong.
the reposition from Chronicle. He showed himself early towards B. Now he's repositioned. He can line them all up. If he plays this perfectly, he's going to let them buy. Trigger discipline is everything here.
He's got to be ice cold. He's got to be so
Oh.
ice cold, though. He's got to be so goddamn cold about it. That's going to be a follow-up. He's got to find the... Oh, he went for the switch! Runner!
He had no idea Runner was quiet the whole time. It was a nice
All he has to do
attempt.
is knock
Very
off
nice
that
try.
drone,
I know.
and he can
With
close
the
that out.
plant,
That
he
would have
gets
been
his
a
ult.
huge play for Fnatic. It would have crushed Team Vitality right there. You win that mental warfare early in the game, and that's Vitality
Mental
gonna pick
warfare
up
and their
that
money's in the bin,
second
it would have been.
round for them. And now Fnatic, their economy is not that great. Durka's ultimate comes online. Boaster went off of his, like,
he was close. He was close.
maybe
he
maybe
was
it goes
hoping
calm or something.
yeah.
Maybe someone's like, oh yeah, he's still mid or something. Yeah.
Man, that was...
I think it would have been like he was mid or something.
Round, but Vitality, they get to move forward. Tied up at 2 apiece now. Ults coming through. We want to see better investment of them, better timings for that ult economy. Look at aggression around the map as well. Fnatic taking that space over towards A main. Vitality, high priority towards mid, it looks like. That seems like one of the first ports of call.
A lot of fake
Durka.
smokes over towards
Actually,
middle.
it's
I
one
say
across
fake
that
smoke.
tracks. He's not got
It
the angle
pushed over
anymore.
towards A, and now we
Okay,
have an
relay the
actual smoke
information.
here. So fake smoke into actual smoke. They're
Let
taken
deep
and
space
created a
taken
heavy
by Team
question mark
Fnatic.
over towards deep
Vitality
A. In
know
reaction,
it.
they go
They're
up
using
fast
the
short.
space towards
Also, in
short,
reaction to them
towards
going over
catwalk.
towards
They
fast
know,
short,
you're
and
an
Boaster
A-main
hearing a
course,
lot
it's
of
gonna be
them.
a
The
little bit free then.
recon over towards
Looks like
B.
if you're going to be
And
this
heavy
overextended.
sack on A,
Boaster
and that is an
big
absolute
pickoff, and that's the
shot.
smokes down
He
as
takes
well.
on
That's
that
gonna be so
Omen.
difficult for Vitality to get across these crossfires. But
Yeah, and we got a
nobody
TP
on
here.
for Team Fnatic.
Oh my
But
god!
Oh my god,
where did that
yeah.
just come
We
from?
can
And he's still
definitely
going,
Euro
he's still
TP.
going.
Oh boy.
Still firing! No! Vitality, this isn't the round you drop. This is the one you lose. This could go completely on its head here. Safe
Oh, it
is now
does so
wounded.
much
He's got
damage.
Chronicle
Look at it.
picking him up.
Bro,
It's all on
body
tricks to
shot
try
him
and save
through the
day.
wall with a
And
shock dart.
Boaster,
Oh my
the
god,
Wild
he
West out
melted
here
him.
up towards top middle. He's keeping most
Yeah,
of
the
map
ISO
safe,
double
but Drax
damage
now
is
surrounded. 2 in front,
looking
3 in
strong.
front, 1
We've been waiting for a
behind.
team
There's
to do
nowhere for him
this.
to back to. He has to try and fight his way out of this. Oh, and it's done. Boaster.
Boaster
Outrageous
hit some nice
positioning.
shots. Boaster,
The pace
Alpha.
got thrifty there, perfect, but it was the positioning, Josh. That presence towards A main, it worked wonders.
Vitality knew about it as well, but once Sender went down there and there were no smokes available for that gate position, for that spawn towards B, here comes Alpha in the back, gets kicked, crossing into market, spike down. Alpha follows up with a second, and it's just all falling apart for Team Vitality there. And this is where it's important to take a look at their faces, see how has that
did that,
affected
yeah.
them? Is it going to impact them here?
I
So
mean,
this is a big round.
I'm out.
Huge ultimates online,
Yes.
both teams, but I'm looking at Team Vitality here because this could be a round where, you know, you just lost a really bad
I mean,
round.
Fnatic here, they got
That's
options.
why it's a timeout.
It's just like, do
That-
you
in
heavy
my
retake
mind,
a
it's to
site?
get everyone back on
You
that
can
same
just
page. They've had
gamble,
some
you could
really
do something
close
aggro.
calls, almost losing
The
that
ISO
1v3
is
to
legit.
Chronicle.
Yeah.
If that went wrong, mental would just be shattered. This one, frustration. You kind of
The
saw on
actual
Safe's
timeout?
face there as well. He's kind of the surgeon in this. He's normally ice cold. He's always very, very neutral, but you don't want to let
Witch
it
Rin with
get
the
taken
Prime,
away.
thank you with
This
the
is a
4
very
months.
volatile
Thank you for that.
composition Fnatic have come in with. It's frustrating to play against. It can get into your head. And for Gorilla and the boys behind Vitality, they've got to kind of just keep that temper in check, get them back on the same page. As you highlighted, they've got ults to play with. They've still got a purchase here. It may not be perfect, so let's see what they kind of come in
I'm
with.
out in the
But
4th
there
round's
is
pretty early.
options
Yeah, but
here.
they're up against a
What
new
scares
comp.
me
Like,
is
it's
not
unknown
about,
territory.
Is Vitality going to use their ultimates or not? It's that
And
Fnatic
I think
had
it's so
theirs
fine.
online, and last time there was a timeout for Team Vitality on their attack.
Like, you might have a
Alpha
good
went
idea of what's
sending
going
in,
on.
And right now they have the perfect ultimates to go and be aggressive and to disrupt Vitality. Do we see a fast opening again?
Looking at the mini-map here. Knife will find Durka. So that's quite indicative that you've noted him early on.
They're going to do the dart, and then the Sova ultimate with that KO ultimate
Yeah, I
combo.
think
A classic.
this timeout, I don't know if it's going to be like this for the other rounds, but I definitely think that A's the weakness. You at least want them to switch the Cypher over towards here.
lots of pressure towards Tree. How is supposed to survive through this? I do not know. He's got players left and right. Durka and Kron kind of exchanging here, and Vitality finding these kills. Hero from up
Next
top,
skill's
over
very
towards
important.
Heaven, but it's Kron on the flank as well. Finds the timing right
Nice
to
skill.
catch Runner in the heels, and it's just being held up on short. The spike does get lost, but it's within touching distance.
And
Safe
then
and Trex.
do they wait for the tap
Step
of the
back in here,
spike, ISO ult, and then flood
A
in?
little bit of a glimpse. It's Trex who's got a
Probably
bit more freedom,
means
but
that
he's the one with the spike.
Vitality needs to try to
Does he
get a
try and
pick
drift away? Does
fast.
he- I think he might have just been caught. Visible to Hero.
If Fnatic get one more pick off here, it's over.
Oh, it's
Fnatic win the
done.
round because Alpha pops his ultimate, and they can just jump on the last player.
I like this from Vitality though. The cut of sounds made him
going.
question
But if
everything.
they clear through middle, they realize it's not B. They can flank up short. So not the end of the world if they get out of this correct position. Chronicle.
I like this though. I like this. It's risky. It's high risk, high reward. You have to have someone almost overplay, outplay, and that's what they're trying to do is safe. But there's a counter
Is he going
on the
for
outside.
it? He's just going for it.
Yeah, he
got
goes
him.
for the
He's
ult.
got him.
I
That
mean,
was
no
the
one's
spike.
here to.
I mean, and now Safe has to come back and try and get the
Whoa,
plant.
yeah,
But
no
Arcane
one's here
wins
to
the
actually
spike.
just trade
And
on
now
this.
Safe quickly to the case, gets the plant down.
Yeah, and they get the
Hunter's
plant.
Fury.
I mean,
Tag
Fnatic
is
messed
there.
this
He
one
knows
up,
where
but
Safe is. And
can
Chronicle
Vitality
trying to
win?
get that last connection, but the damage has been done. Oh, wait,
wait.
Safe
Oh, they
will not
really
go
fumbled
down
this.
without a fight. And the 1v2. Chronicle, one to the right, one down below. Safe barely breathing, but still very much alive. The barrel's been spotted, but Chronicle, the killer, taking down Safe, and now the 1v1. Trex has given away nothing. He's shown nothing.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that's shown a
58.
whole lot now, but time is ticking. Chronicle played it so well, but Trex keeps
20.
cool, keeps composed, and won that 1v1.
Okay, I mean,
that
nicely
saved
done
the
from
day,
Vitality.
basically,
I'm
there.
trying to work
These
out in the
rounds, they're not
3v2.
making sense to me right
I'm
now,
trying to work
though.
out what
We
the
have
percentages
no ultimates
I would
basically
give
because
them
we saw, I guess,
to win that
Hunter's
is.
Fury and
I
Alpha
think it would be
use his
10.
ultimate, but from the
Fnatic
attack
played
side
it
of things, They
horribly.
tried to sneak up, maybe make Fnatic think, oh, for sure they're going to pop one or something. Until those happen, we're not going to overreact to anything. Try to make it seem like it's not a threat, and then explode on
Yeah,
them.
you
But
should just be
coming down
waiting
to a
like
1
should
versus 1 there,
ISO ult. Like they have the right idea. Like tap of
This
the
is a
plant,
very,
like
very
ISO
tense
ult
game.
can
That
send
was
it
off
in,
the
but
back
you
of
just
Vitality
gotta
timeout.
wait.
Oh, he said that
And you gotta make sure that people are close to actually flood in. Take the 1v1 and then trade you no matter
Still
what.
have these ult tier kicks,
Pretty
has
poor.
his, and you're right, Operator is there for Durka.
That mid smoke's going to clear in a few seconds here, and Durka is going to get active. Reclear drone.
So risky, they're so close already to catch the pixel, but he's not been landing with the Operator. We saw it in map 1 as well, wasn't really his strong suit, but they've crept really close here. This is looking like a B crunch.
Got 3
It's gonna be
people
on
that can't buy
Chronicle,
after
who's,
this.
You know, utility out and then Alpha on the other side.
Kicks.
Smoke goes in.
You guys
Now
can't
they're
buy
gonna
as well.
respond, and here
These
comes
two.
first. Alpha just trying to shoulder this, and Chronicle just delivers, deletes Safe, and now they've got to reposition towards the site. The crossfire is outrageously good. It's a
Solid,
shutdown,
man.
it's a
I mean,
shutout,
that
it's
is-
a
that's just-
clean round, and
Yeah.
Lucia flawless for Fnatic. Vitality just walked straight into the trap.
Great positioning there for
Hardly
our
any,
team. Fnatic, they're
hardly
getting
any
so much
damage.
value from this
That's
space
a
over
reply?
A
Yeah, very
Boaster.
much so.
Just playing in that choke point at
Yeah.
the beginning of A, and he's got this deep
Right, I don't know why they just-
realizes, hey,
they should just keep
until
going A.
I am pressured off of this space, I'm just gonna jiggle this, and you guys get to hold your crossbar.
A should be easy.
Chronicle sends that dart out. It's not broken. He gets his first. That's on Safe, and now Alpha from the backlines, that crossfire.
It
Beautiful.
just-
Here we go.
It's dreamy when
Chef's
those things
kiss.
work.
Eco. Honestly, I
And
believe in
now
the
we're
eco.
gonna see some of these
I believe
ults,
you
right?
can win
Now
this round
we're
with the
gonna see them
eco.
at least go for the knives coming out for Safe straight on in. Ooh, it's fine. It's all good. No one's actively playing the site, but still, they've
Yeah,
given
don't use
up
too
this
many
A
ults
side
into
of
it.
the
Don't
map.
worry.
Two things I look for here. Astral Wall for
Oh,
the
boy,
retake. Does
I'm
it come
so
in
nervous.
across
There's
the
me a lot
site?
of ults here.
Second thing is Killjoy lockdown. Does that come in this post plant? This is around that Vitality. You need Durka. All the information again.
Yeah, he's ready for it. He's waiting for it. He needs some help here, though. He needs to get out of here. There's the flash, and here comes the swing. Already, the Hunter's Fury going to come down, but it's running to find Durka. They've dealt with the first, they've dealt with the second and the third.
Yeah.
Vitality holding on to this site with everything they have. Hero and Chronicle outnumbered. And
Okay,
now
I mean, we
Chronicle
just do
going
this
to
for the rest
try
of the
and get
game
away
until
with
they
that
put the
last
Cypher
treasured
there.
item of that Operator. This is what Vitality needed. A little set piece, a little set idea, and it worked wonders.
This is
Oof.
nice.
Alright.
This is the second time we saw Vitality snap.
It was a
back,
it was a bad retake
on
as
the
well.
backs of
I'm
these
not gonna lie.
chefs. And I'm just wondering, where? Okay, it's okay. He goes down in the end. A lot of ultimates on the board still. I'm surprised Fnatic didn't invest theirs here and
Yeah.
let Vitality get away. Picking up those first 3 opening kills, using that Sova ultimate, the Hunter's Fury from Trex in the backlines to disrupt that retake, to force them into the open so they die to the Stingers, to the Sheriffs that are playing in so many different areas. Shocked that off of all the information Durka had, they didn't group and do something together, but Fnatic still in an okay
It was
position.
nice.
Forward the
Vitality
score,
grouped up and
lockdown
double
still in
pushed the
play if
smoke.
they need it.
But they had the comms of them double pushing the smoke.
Timeout. Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean, this is obvious
first one
timeout.
received
Can we
from
put
who? Did
a
we get
Cypher
time on
over
that
towards
one?
A, please? That worked out the way we
We
care.
did see one in map 1, and they ran a
But that's
set
okay
play
because
off the back of it.
Yeah.
the
And
Sova
it was
can look
off
down
the
B
back of
anyway.
One round loss when they were still in a really healthy position. So it was
Like
just
Sova
a,
B
we're in the lead. We're
check-in.
okay.
with
Let's do a
you
check-in.
could even put
Let's just
ISO
make
there,
sure
like
we're
the
all
double
on the same page for
damage,
the
get
set
an
piece
Odin
because,
through the wall.
you know, making sure
there's
that
potential.
we convert these set pieces, especially if we invest ultimates into this. We want to make
Why does
sure
Fnatic's
that we
comp
are
struggle to
doing
hold
our
A?
best. We cannot have
Like
anyone
who's gonna
on
hold
the
A
wrong
on
page for
this team?
So,
Like
a little bit
the
of a
thing is,
check-in. They do
it's
have
all
the
about
ultimates that they can work
what
with
happens
for
is
maybe
everyone's
Chronicle
normally
goes to hit
the
as well.
smoker goes
They
and
have
plays
volume
default over
counterplay.
towards A,
Maybe they know
and
that
it's like
this
can an
ball was
Astra
picked
really
up.
hold
Safe
A? Like
has
what
this.
in this
Runner
is gonna
still
stop
has this
me?
lockdown that they can use
An
for
Astra suck that
execution
takes like
or
a
for
second
post
and a
lane.
half
So
to activate.
on
There's
Fnatic
nothing.
to show what they have.
Like
So Dirk
I can
on
run
the
at this
off,
site all
and
day,
he's starting out
all day long.
towards the middle
There has
this
to be
time,
trips.
not on short.
There has to be double
Yeah,
damage. There has to be
we
something to
see
stop
it
me.
looks like Odin's coming out
Like
to
normally
play,
it's
so a little bit
Omen
of
into
change
Omen
around.
flash. That's a hard shutdown.
That Odin would
We got
be
no
perfect to
knife.
block the lockdown
We got
as
no
soon as
nothing.
well.
Maybe a
I
little
said
bit
it from
of
the
an
beginning. I would
awareness
just
shown
rush A every
eventually.
single round.
And I do want to see a little bit of an upswing from Durka with the operator. He's been missing on the kind of opening
Still think they're doing
shots, right?
good though.
He'll hit
like
the clicks, he'll hit
4.
the clutches,
4's
but
great.
The 30-degree angle.
yeah, the Draken special, but we'll see how it plays into this round. Already right up cat. Vitality playing contact almost to at least treat. Knife goes through, that should be out. Noted, good shot, clean from Durka. Asked for that, he's got it. That's runner gone, so
That's info as well. The Killjoy peeking out mid like that. No pressure towards B. It's got to be A.
they've got a no now, and Alpha is
Oh
waiting
my,
on the
what
other
a pulse.
side here. And again, another surprise. Good trade for Safe, and he's got site control.
Yeah,
He needs the rest of his team to
and
filter
relax,
forward,
you
get
can
that
Omen
spike
TP in.
up to the place they need, and get towards the plant here. Fnatic chomping at the bit, still held towards heaven.
Okay, now I want to
And
see
late
Boast
presence
Azul.
towards Tree from Hero, but Safe has
Boast
to be the
Azul,
hero himself here
drone,
this round.
They
flash.
break this door. The hack goes off onto that dead body at main.
So that's what they're fighting for, prioritizing that positioning.
It was a short split. Drone coming out to re-clear this position.
And now it's go time. Looking to fight back towards Heaven. It's Sender and Safe Tree. Try and take that space back through here. Durka under a lot of scrutiny, but Fnatic held back by the door. The smoke's still in play, but Chronicle with a blind spam pretty much
I mean, the
catching
Odin
Sender.
is the one
now
for
there's
this.
problems. Drex gonna bail him out at least towards Hero, but there's so many more players coming through this way. They need this round, and they're looking to try and divide and conquer. It is working. Drex gets Boaster. This is perfect from Vitality. Individual efforts from Fnatic are not gonna be good enough until maybe Chronicle can clutch this out, but time is
Holy.
against him. And
They're
so
wrecking
is
him on
Safe.
this site a little bit.
Vitality
Yeah, the
taking
retakes don't
away
even look
Fnatic
convincing.
bit by bit.
I like how Vitality reacted though.
struggling
To be honest, if we're looking at the
chaotic
retakes, I feel like
rounds in the
Vitality
first
reacted
map,
twice
turning
really
things
well.
around. Now they've
Right, this
won
other
not
one where the
only
Euro
one,
goes
two,
over towards
but
side, they double push
three
over
now
towards
of
door
these
through the
really
smoke.
chaotic rounds. Once
On
in
this
middle,
one,
now in
it
A,
was their
once
Cypher ult,
once
right?
on
And then they
three
went over
evolving.
towards Heaven. No,
So
sorry, they
good
realized that they
job
got
getting
Cypher
this
ulted, so they
handle
pushed
on it.
Heaven.
We kind of expected
pretty
Vitality to
cool.
come out here swinging, though. It is a map that Fnatic's not traditionally known for compared to other teams that are on Ascent. Vitality,
They played site as well, yeah, because they knew about the Astro.
Get a few more rounds to be very
Like
comfortable.
their
going to that
reactions have
second
been
half.
nice.
Operator in hand for Safe. Ult's very close by. Trex now one
Yeah,
away for his.
every round
Still
I've
with
looked
that
over
lockdown
towards
runner.
A. The only round I felt like I couldn't win on A was Pistol.
Durka taking a look.
The reposition from Vitality all the way back to B after Durka just pushes it off, breaks that turret, gets this information.
I tell you what
It's just
though,
the Killjoy
if you
here,
want a
nothing
comp that
working
locks
B.
down B,
So
I mean this
it's
is an insane comp for
towards
locking
A.
down
Hero
B.
already shifting off towards
Like
A.
these, anything to do with these three, you got Astra Stars as
So
well.
much for one Sheriff, and I mean, to be fair,
Like
Chronicle
B
does
should
have
be
the
on
ball.
lockdown.
Outrun there, and they saw Safe behind it too, so they know there's bodies behind this. It's not just going to be that.
I think I like
Silver
this
trying
from
to creep a little bit closer, trying to
Vitality.
pull them away,
Go
but switching out the weaponry, Trex with the operator,
B
so
against
Safe
the
kinda leads the
eco.
charge.
I also like the
Already
fact
got
that
squad there, two towards back of site.
when
This
they
is
did this
tricky.
last time,
Vitality have to be clean on this approach.
Safe got plucked through the air
Get that
with a
synergy
high
right.
trip,
And
and
they're
he
doing just
changed his
that. Hero
pathing.
gonna find Center though on the trade. Now Chronicle gonna find a fair fight. Runner goes down without a trade in
Wait.
sight, and now Safe is called upon. Trex still dominating from the back of the site here. 1v1 called in. You got the big boy this time. Safe up against Alpha. 1v1. Guardian against Vandal,
Yeah,
and Safe
I'm
wins
hating
it.
these
But
ults,
it's
man.
Hero. This guy can clutch.
They keep
Not
ulting when they can't
now.
trade him, and it's like
That
it's
is
the
better
best
from
ult.
Vitality. They dealt with all that chaos, and they came up with the plan. They got
also,
it all right.
big round for Vitality. They kind of at least trying to make Fnatic think that they can go B, even though it was close.
Maybe even 7. He's getting these online every 3 rounds, it feels like. And now lots of ultimates on the board for Team Vitality. Fnatic going to be able to purchase up Vandals here. Chronicle with that Sova, Hunter's Fury. And we've seen Fnatic open up with very aggressive rounds with that Hunter's Fury before, have really good set plays around it. I wonder if they're going to set up another sort of trap here for Team Vitality to fall into.
But Vitality, that even in all this chaos, they're still managing to convert. They're doing really well at this. It's a very hard game to play against.
I think Fnatic's comp will be better with Omen. I want to see what they got on attack. You give them both halves fast.
Learning on the fly,
it could be an outrageous attack half where they only need 4.
Yeah, safe. He just goes into hiding, tries to keep himself secure. Gonna blind send this one pretty much. No connection there. Trying to retake a little bit of that space with Durka going a little bit deeper towards middle. Vitality still pausing on Cap.
Runner spotted, crossing towards A. Rotation from Fnatic, not coming out just yet.
Then they choose defense. Yeah, but you do that in teams sometimes. Like if you have a game and like say your practices have been going like 3-9 average, you normally choose the half where you get 3 because the second half is so much easier. And like if it gets close, you're like, well, we know it's the easier game. We have momentum. Like it's the easier side. We're used to doing this. It's all preference, but.
Plants in play and Durka, that's not bad, but quick work from Safe. And he's starting to heat up now, starting to get involved in the game, getting invested in the game. Chronicle a 1v3. Not now, not today. Safe ends this round with
7.
4. Big impact for him.
The guy has some cool stuff on attack.
He was struggling to find
do
that
more
impact.
than 7.
Door closed there on Chronicle. And a 3-man just waiting for a firing squad. This pickoff. Oh, just saw the gun barrel poking through the smoke. Boaster got a little bit too close to the sun there. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, Safe is really making a lot of these things work. Trex had some big rounds there with the clutches. But now we're seeing op up for Safe. He's got that Blade Storm to follow up, so he can switch up the pace if he needs to. Vitality having a really good control
backup,
through middle here.
Backup ult.
Completely uncontested. Durka sneaking across.
Sneaky boy.
If Vitality go back and don't use that drone, Durka can completely crush this.
And he was dealt with by Hero with the Guardian, so gonna drift away towards site.
We've got the replacement from Chronicle, filling up the gap towards A. Lockdown still in play for Runner.
Closed.
But with a split here, makes me think they were gonna go try to get into B main, use that lockdown as a fake. Turret broken. Cancel that plan. Make something new.
Yeah, trying to do this somewhat blind. Fnatic aren't giving them any real cues yet, so Vitality are having to try and determine how they want to approach. Oh, there we go. Got it on the second time.
B. It's going to be an A split through short. Alpha, Chronicle getting close to that position as well.
Yeah, counter Aldron.
I thought they were going to do that thing where like Safe tries to walk past it while it's resetting.
The flash though, but again they don't notice him yet. Now they do run a clear.
He ate that flash.
Gets past that
What was the first time he plays Wine though? But they should know Astra's normally. Yeah, okay, nice.
Trex with a belting shot. They got all the answers here today.
Yeah, shout out to Gorilla. He worked this out pretty early on, right? The timeout. Every round then they ended over towards A. On B, they went there with the eco just to try and make it look like they're having presence over towards B.
They're in the lockdown.
No way.
He's laughing about it, but that scoreline's going to be no laughing matter soon.
Okay, well,
it's looking like
let's see what it looks like on attack.
Fnatic held down on 4. Stronghold for Vitality still handling this unorthodox situation. This very
the timing of that was
different comp.
timing that was wild. Yeah, shout out to Vitality. Again, I think the coach deserves a little shout out. He did really good in that timeout. It was an early timeout, but ever since then, you could tell the understanding of where they were weak was understood.
To wrap up this half with a bow. And 8 rounds for Vitality.
There's a chance their attack looks unbelievable. And they can do this. There's ISO, 2 easy orbs to get with a default. ISO ult's a free win on attack.
So Vitality's showing their strength here, rebounding really well from that Haven game that they lost, and it's kind of reminiscent of yesterday's game against Team Heretics. They lost their Icebox as the opening game, and then they just came out swinging and ended up just doing better and better and better.
In Vitality fashion, we thrive in the chaos.
thrive in the chaos. They are doing it this game. They weren't doing it on Haven, but now they get to go into the defense side.
Chad, do it. Get the slugs out. Spam the slugs.
Traps here. It's going to be difficult. We're going to see a lot.
And we got a slug fan and a TMB fan next to each other. Respect.
It's an endurance race in the highest category. Fnatic now on the attack. Of course, Vitality with the round advantage by some margin on the defending side. First attempt at contact is over towards B.
Split pressure.
But you're right, it's going to be an end goal towards A. Sender's paranoia. Should have caught the first, but I don't know about the follow-up. Poster looks
nice reaction.
For
people that were watching Pacific earlier, I talked about this. Crunching over towards middle, success rate is like 85. It's literally like 85%. It's so high. I rarely see a mid crunch on defense ever lose a round. Ever.
Dealt with and dead.
And this is another stat. Put it on there.
In the second half.
Did the same thing for that pistol as well. Where are we at? 3-1 pistols.
We were looking to them to have good
They're back to their usual outrageous win rate.
Specifically on attack, but here, maybe spreading themselves too thin. Fnatic, you know, 2 players on short, getting caught in the crossfire, span down through the cage. And Fnatic.
The 2-2
will now have to come off the back foot. 4-9.
Really?
They are down. They are on an eco here. Vitality
yeah, they won.
Surely pick up this 10th round.
They won pistol.
To that third map.
They won pistol on defense and they got 4. Oh, this is worse than I thought.
Alpha doing damage, or you know, a trap set with the classics, but Vitality have the substantially better buy. So a moment of conversation here, but for me, Vitality look incredibly calm on the stage. They look incredibly composed, very low key, very low energy, to be fair. Compared to we've seen kind of Fnatic giving it, kind of, you know, up out the seats a little bit more. But Vitality looking like they're looking to reserve their energy throughout this game and just kind of going through the motions, maybe trying to keep their cool in these best of 5s. Grand finals is along the line. And Runner takes away Durka. This shouldn't be an issue of a round particularly.
Move.
Okay.
The low HPs though. Whoa.
Oh
no. Wait, surely not.
What have you done?
I'm so sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine because look, the big boys are here. You got Kicks coming over with a bulldog. He's going to blind 2 of them. Easy pickup. No sweat. Don't worry about it. I'm a little bit worried about it. Plants there. Hero is on guard.
Bunny hopping. So he was jumping and then he had a mouse wheel bug.
Outside Guardian, Bulldog, Flash, Molly, Smokes. They got it all. They should be fine. Trying to isolate a fight. Not going to get it. Last man. Down to Boaster. They've made mountains out of molehills.
47 HP.
Fair, but this should be where the buck stops. We're gonna check this. We're gonna. Boaster, you ain't got it in you, Boaster. Surely not. Oh my god.
Oh boy, he so nearly did that. He so nearly did that. 47 is a great eco from them. That was worrying.
What was that? Hero off to the side. Show me the replay.
Show me the replay. We gotta see this.
Yeah, a couple of unfortunate.
I mean, hey. It was chaotic.
The kill on Heaven, like Ramp of Heaven is unlucky.
Them body blocking them each.
Oh, he cut the jump out. Respect.
But I mean, as you pointed out,
cut the replay out.
You could perceive that
anything on this, it's not gonna be a great bonus.
That means that we're getting Vitality potentially on all cylinders, and we saw them how they've been peaking.
Replay guy confirmed, Vitality fan.
Late stage in this
doesn't want anyone to see it.
They've been looking on point, especially safe. So if we're going to be able to see them unlock like we've seen them, it could be really good. Control over both mains for the defense, very interesting. Fnatic spread passive default. They don't want to give away anything too early.
Yeah, so Vitality here just really wanted to punish A main, like very early on. 3 people over towards A.
Praying for someone. Oh, there's someone here.
Trying to make sure that they use a lot of util, or I guess what they thought was planned is the fact that it's going to be like a Yoru flash, Big Astra, or something.
They're giving away a lot of pressure towards middle, and that's fine. They've cleared the alarm bot now, so that's been dealt with.
Bit of an overcook here. They messed up. They messed up slightly.
So I guess they try and take a gamble where they can.
They definitely messed up in like 2 of their big ult rounds. But yeah, you do have to worry when like a new comp doesn't even have like a one and done.
Maybe play backside, safe though. Coming on in, and there's the 1v1 who's
yeah, you got to look at some of the ults they did, especially the 2 ISO ults beforehand.
Alpha starting to get that percentage back, but Kicks and Safe making this one still a threat. A 2v3. Cross being watched. Alpha deals with the danger man of Safe. And
Okay, nicely done. Again, I think this is still doable. In theory, on paper, it's an incredible comp on attack.
Big round
Probably
for
have some
Fnatic.
stuff.
Vitality budgeting themselves on that round.
Wait, is there meant to be something on this? I can't, dude, I can't see anything.
Straight
up.
To react really well.
No one can read that.
They gave up middle. Okay, alarm bot goes down. We have all this space towards A main. Cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna group up. We're gonna get this backstab on them. If they're going market, cool. We go and backstab them. Losing that opening duel through the gap of the cage, unlucky, but Vitality in a perfect position. Still, defense, 5-round lead. What could go wrong?
Why have you done this? Why have you cursed it
What
this
could
way?
go wrong?
No, it'll be fine.
Yeah, giant round. Let's, I think they're right. Let's build it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people can't buy. 1, 2 here. If they want to do the comeback in terms of Fnatic, this is the must-win round. They got no ults on this one. They're not really close to getting anything other than alphas, heroes or bosses.
Drones on either side. He's in a bit of a pickle now. Yeah, time to go.
Oh my god, I thought Trex nearly blocked him, bro.
Almost got caught there. Durka was incredibly
Dude, imagine
close.
someone did that. Imagine someone did that to you in ranked. You'd be furious.
And prioritizing that B main presence.
Paranoia.
Waiting for all of this to get closer
Here it
now.
comes. Smoke.
Smoke goes in, but they're ahead of this. Alpha just goes straight on in, but Safe was waiting. Safe positioned
Yeah,
incredibly well.
safe
It's Durka
on-
who delivers
safe
one
on
back
B
onto
main.
Trex, but still, this is a very
Pretty
small
sure he's
slice
got
of
an
pie.
unbelievable
Heroes in a
clip here.
real spot of bother. Kicks,
Dude, look at their
fantastic
reactions,
towards
by the
it.
way.
They fought
Are we
back
all
out
paying
towards
attention to
B main.
that? The reactions
So
on
they'll switch
A
around almost.
earlier,
The plant's
the
in
reactions
play.
here,
They need security.
inch
They
over
can't just
towards middle
deal
when
with
they
no
lose heavy middle and realize they're going
post-plant
out
safety,
market.
so it looks
One-way
like
smoke
Durka
was unreal.
prioritizing CT.
Vitality's
Paranoia
mid-rounding,
still in play here.
shot calling,
Durka, if he's able to get
is
this
incredible.
first pick off, teleport back into B main. Risky.
Incredibly. Oh my
That
god,
is-
the timing.
That is unlucky.
Unbelievable timing on that. Kicks is thanking his lucky stars, but Chronicle in a 1v4. Safe is low, but this position, I feel like it would need a mistake from Vitality, and I don't think they're going to be making it. He's down to 25 here, running out of options, running out of time. Diffuse going to be halfway very soon. That's a one. Oh my god, relax.
Very nice, good reaction. Shout out to Safe as well. Safe did good. Sender did really good as well. Maybe his shot calling, I'm not sure, but the one way was good
reactions from
reaction.
Vitality are really good here. You see how they notice they're getting pushed up through middle. The Omen's instantly repositioning Sender in a position where he can either send a Paranoia, he chooses to do a one-way smoke at market door. It enables his teammates to get these kills. Cool, more people coming through market. What we're gonna do is give you the site. You can have it, we're gonna play the retake. What we're gonna do instead is take B main from you, eliminate whoever's there. In this case, it was Hero, and now Vitality, they have that 4 and 2. They converge so slowly on Fnatic, encroach on that 11 to 5. They build their lead.
So close
Nice,
now.
Josh.
Taking this up to 12, securing at least overtime.
Still low money. Still low money, and we kind of
things going from strength
kinda
to strength
weird
for
buy.
Vitality. Cleaner rounds, better results, better money. Alarm bot dealt with in middle. Looks like a similar approach, at least to that previous round.
Very split. Few Vandals in play, and Sheriff for Durka. Very close to ultimates as well. A pickoff for Fnatic could change everything. Vitality, a lot of space towards A, but a very precarious position for Safe here.
Yeah, Safe has a lot of weight on his shoulders.
Seems like Fnatic want to go towards A, put pressure, get a kill, see if Durka can pick off one of the rotates from B and open up that rotation point. Fnatic need that opening pick, otherwise this plan does not work.
Yeah,
and you get better timing than that. Did he hear the drone or did he insta-descend it? Oh my god, he did so much damage as well. Yeah, this is on lockdown. They got wrecked on this map.
Just not getting any of the fights that they were dreaming of. Vitality are just holding on to everything. Every aspect has been under wraps. Alpha's still trying to breathe on 5 HP. Chronicle's been chipped down. This has been perfect work from Vitality. You can't say anything against it. It's been calm, it's been composed. They've dealt with a very strange comp to be playing up against, and they've done it with absolute poise and grace. They're just going to just let this round kind of, I guess, simmer out at this point.
The traditional comp, yeah, it is just tried and tested.
Course corrected from map 1.
Fnatic last time had the Deadlock Cypher, right? They can always go back to that.
Will be it. 12 for Vitality.
But I do
One
think
more round for
they
them.
messed up
We might
slightly.
actually have a best of 5 on our hands.
Like, I think this comp can look way better than it did. I just think they messed up a lot of the big ult rounds. Similar to what Vitality did, to be honest with you, on the first map as well. Like the ult usage on both of these maps has been pretty poor. Everything else has been good.
Really
But
good flow
their
of
ult
the map.
stuff's been
they
not
have
good.
space either at the mains or at middle, and then as soon as
right, where we at?
Fnatic
7?
take one, Vitality is instantly taking another. But aggressive opening maybe for Vitality at B, taking that line right away.
12-5, yeah. We've been here before. Don't see this one happening, but didn't see the other one happening also.
And yeah, they're just going to send someone like Safe a little bit deeper, go fact finding, see what's on the other side here. Chronicle going to post
a lovely KO.
But look how close they are trying to get pressure towards Tree. They're keeping control of
Yeah,
this
first
so
map
well.
felt like Vitality, bad ult usage. This one, Fnatic, bad ult
They've got
usage.
the go-ahead, but now the backline being
And
pressured.
a
Do they
weak
try and
A, I
turn?
guess.
Do they try and overwhelm the one man? But it's never going to be just one man. Sender tries to help him out. Boaster wins the fight, and so does Safe on the other side. Now
Yeah,
they're
and Spike's down
now
over
they're
towards
surrounded.
short.
They've got a little bit of leeway towards the site itself, but look where the Spike is too. This is still a tricky round for them. Nothing is easy here. Alpha in the blender goes down. Runner's got control on this one. They're making them work, even just for the spike. Trex coming back around. He seems surprised that he's seen one on site.
Yeah, Trex is like, what?
Does go
They're
down
both
into a
here.
2v2.
You can collect the spike using this ultimate.
Yeah, we're gonna get the spike.
Reset this into a 2 versus 2 with the post plant. 30 seconds remain. Sees both as well. Could take it to B if he wants to. Could fake the plant towards B, teleport back. He's got options.
Where does he go with this one? What does he do?
Groups with his team.
Okay.
I think he's gonna fake it towards B. Chronicle's gonna hear the rotate, maybe. The portal's down. He has to leave B.
Yep, plants in.
Spike planted.
Chronicle waiting in case they come back through from towards Tree. They can watch CT as well. Vitality opting for the right back up middle, looking through towards Market. So Durka might get a spot on this one. I don't know if Chronicle's going to see it. The door's there. Oh my god. The surprise on the drop, but Safe now in the 1v1. He has no idea about
where
Maybe
he
he
is.
could extrapolate information. Maybe he could figure it out, but still. Bit of a shot in the dark here. How does Safe play this?
He knows.
He's got to make a move soon as well. That clock is ticking. Chronicle can just play to that second. Waiting for a step, waiting for a pixel. He spotted it. And now he knows the time, though, is going to be everything in this in Chronicle.
Sure, we'll count this one down.
Collects them around.
6 was a little bit close on this one. Nicely played from Chronicle.
Too many smiles for Fnatic right now. Vitality still very much in the lead here, very much in charge.
Safe actually played that round really well. He missed his opportunity on short from tiles at the beginning, but instead of overcommitting to it, he smokes. He uses that cloud burst, he waits there, waits for the round to develop a little bit more, then eventually he's able to strike again, takes out Hero, is able to live that entire way through into that 2 versus 2. Knows, wait, Chronicle hasn't come to trade, he's got to be late, he's got to be spawned, holding this crossfire, goes for that 1 versus 1. Unfortunately, doesn't win it. We see another round here. Fnatic on 6. Boaster still has that Cosmic Divide.
Blade Storm invested from Safe as well.
I'd love to see a fake out from Fnatic. They have the perfect composition to run it. Safe. Very not safe position. He's got his Blade Storm out.
Yeah, he's starting to get more confident, it feels like, taking riskier fights, riskier positions on a bit of an island, but as it stands, Fnatic still working their way through middle, right? They've still got the alarm bot to clear if they want to do that. There's a lot closer pressure. Didn't manage to get to see the additional body of runner there, but still, the alarm bot will hold its position, so they're not going to be too fast about that one.
3 on A.
Divided.
They're waiting for this.
They're pretty committed considering they have Killjoy.
Great crossfire. Smokes up.
Ooh, I like this.
Sprays and prays. He should be dead. Dead and buried. Now Safe called in on. Oh my god, it was labored. It wasn't pretty by any margin.
As long as Vitality don't use their ults, they're all good.
Looking at this, where they're trying to go. There's no one to get away from Alpha with that sort of approach. They've got the site. They should be able to get the plan here.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they... I didn't mind it too much, right? Left over towards A main, tried to fight over towards short heavy with 3. Kind of ate a little bit of util.
I don't know what the plan was at short. They had that crossfire. Sender takes contact, kicks is in position. They shouldn't expect him the nice bait and switch. But once Sender gets smoked off there, what's that follow-up plan? Does a paranoia come through? Does Kicks throw a flash and reposition? How do you deal with that? Didn't look like they had an answer. And Fnatic were able to get clean through. Safe, yeah. Labored. Got his kill in the end, but got traded instantly.
This should be a free round as well.
Trying to save here. The last 2 players, Trex and Runner, trying to tuck at B.
you get to keep these weapons. It feels horrible when you've seen that many players on the other side. That's Trex gone. And Runner. Okay, so let's see what that does to the money going forward as well.
I mean, it wrecks
This
it.
is knife's edge stuff, though. Fnatic haven't looked clean so far. This has still been an uphill struggle. Vitality have looked much, well, you know, better rounded, but pulling no punches. There's going to be no easy end to this, as Vitality going to decide to slow things down. Get the timeout in. Make sure they keep everyone in check. No need to get ahead of yourselves here. Still firmly in the lead.
One enemy remaining.
Timeout for Team Vitality. I guess that's it. And that's going to maybe let them talk about how they want to approach these rounds. There's 5 chances for Team Fnatic to come back to clinch overtime. Vitality is in a very safe position here. Yeah, they're very close to getting Trex. His
Dude, just don't use all your ults and you're fine.
They don't have to send everything.
This ult, it's a 1 round.
Whatever they can do to make Fnatic invest ultimates to win the rounds, that's basically what Vitality want to force them to do for now, until Vitality are able to build their economy back up and get some more gun rounds going and get ultimates of their own online. Once they are able to do that, then they close out. So we might see Fnatic pick up an 8th, maybe even a 9th or 10th round here. Vitality's still in a really good winning position.
Yes.
Have either of these teams played Abyss yet? No, Fnatic's been banning and floating it, and Vitality's been perma-banning it. But Vitality came from upper brackets, so they had double map ban.
Vitality started winning a lot of rounds, a lot of chaotic rounds that Fnatic were winning. Maybe it set them off balance a little bit.
And Vitality are always scary in these rounds. You give them a Sheriff, a Guardian, a Stinger, or bits and bobs. They're pretty deadly. So let's see what they do here. Fnatic need to be still extremely cautious. You've got to respect your opponent here, and it looks like they've gone for an aggressive start. Hero is in danger. He's on the run, and somehow he gets out of dodge. Looking like he wanted to punish Safe for the insolence as well. But oh my gosh,
yeah, you know how we were talking about the fact that he doesn't make many mistakes?
He felt all
The fact
that
he stayed here was not the one.
Do they know about Trex at all? Okay, yes they do. Yes they do. Quick answer for that.
The trip, yeah, he thought he could get a kill.
On the other side,
At least they took a lot of space with the info he gave.
Making sure that none of these threats come through. So as it stands, Spike is down. We've got that 1 recovered rifle, and in this man's hands, in Safe's hands.
They have that lockdown. If they leave that door closed, they could actually win the round with it.
Do they invest it? Did they go for it?
Looks like they're keeping it. Alpha still has his ultimate, so if it comes down to, you know, 2 versus 1 for Fnatic, it's a guaranteed win.
It's getting very, very close, so looking to maybe just make it costly, it looks like, rather than actually going for it. So can they do that? Can they cost him a couple of these weapons? Chronicle going to take away Runner. And just seeing someone in that position, you know, obviously with the time ticking as well, you know they were going for exits here to try and punish the economy as best they could. Really take away any of the backup that Fnatic had. Safe does take away Chronicle. And it'll be kicks going down to the Spike in the end. So they did invest the divide into that one. They've lost a couple of the weapons. I think they should be fine for the repurchase. I'm not sure if that's going to cause any sort of real knock-on damage. I'm looking at Durka as well, 2 away from his ult. But on the other side, lockdown, Hunter's Fury, TP, full purchase. Missing some shields.
All right, they got the 2 main ults, so
I mean, opting to do so.
And if Vitality,
gotta be scared of
if
this
they
one.
lose this round, the way that their money's budgeted,
We'll see.
Safe could get an op next round. I'm pretty sure. Lots of ultimates on the board.
Oh, we're going
They
for a
could combo
flash
these.
double play? What do we
Alpha,
got
I'm
here
looking to
from
him, though.
Vitality?
Does he make the difference in this round?
Oh, okay, this is what they wanted to do
versus
early on as
Vitality.
well.
Trying to
Punish
control
this
this area.
early. Amen.
Oh, big info. There it is. This could be the one. Oh, and the follow-up on top. This is your danger man as well. 1v1, Safe up against Alpha. Who's got it this time around? It's
Guys,
Safe. Who
incredible.
comes out top?
Everyone trying to
Chronicle
save him.
went further forward. He's got down kicks, and now he's just fighting his way through this one.
Nicely done from Chronicle.
gets them
We put the
3.
ult into this.
Runner and Trex
Yeah,
trying
Chronicle
to
survives
do
1
damage from the
HP.
back lines, but you're right, he's barely alive, but look at what he's done to him.
Safe,
Leaving the bodies
Safe
across the
nearly
floor.
owned Chronicle
Runner
there
and Trex.
with the insta move as soon as he came out of the ult.
9. Surely for Fnatic,
Chronicle was
unless
ready
they
for
get a
it.
quick pick.
Does he
They've done
know
that.
about Hero?
Maybe it's still game on.
Does
Maybe
know.
there's still life in them yet. Chronicle's so low. There is
Oh, okay, we're doing this
desperation.
because the
And
Chronicle
they've gone down,
damage is going to
and
get
now
relayed.
Chronicle's 1 HP becomes a bigger issue. It becomes a massive problem. Hero's been shut down. Trex takes away Chronicle. This could be the one. Hero in the 1v2. Oh, and he keeps on it.
Guys,
The lifeline's
insane,
still
dudes.
there. The
They
Red
actually
Bull
cloned
clutch.
Leo.
Fnatic can't
It's
do it just
unreal.
yet.
He's so
He can't
good.
keep getting away with this. Hero, another clutch. We haven't seen
insane,
him
bro.
being able to be in these situations this series yet because Fnatic just handily.
They got to start getting a little bit nervous here. They used the Sova ult into it as well. It really, really
winning
giant
that one
round.
versus 2, and Vitality.
Whoa.
Oh, They got to be kicking themselves. They had that so close. I love how Chronicle presses forwards. Once that ultimate lands on Safe, Safe wins the duel. Cool, he's going to come back.
Dude, I think when you
Chronicle's
see
gonna
like the
line him
new
up,
kid doing
finish
that
him
as
off.
well, it must give you so much belief.
Deep breaths
Okay,
now.
in half,
You
3.
saw, you said it, the money was leaning towards the fact
Well,
that
I
the
say in
operator
half,
could
it's over
be
half.
hit, and it is. Safe has that in hand. We have Dirk's ult. We also have the Hunter's Fury. Now for Vitality, this has to
Yeah,
be
they try
key.
something
Didn't
a
see
little
Runner
bit
investing
different.
that
Safe's
ult
got
here
an
at all.
op
We've
recon
not seen
deep
Sender
middle
going
instead
through
of
this,
someone
but
holding it so we
Safe
can peek
now.
over towards here.
Fnatic's
Yeah.
aware of this possibility. The double
Very
swing!
nice, yeah,
It
Fnatic
feels
realised.
like
Why are
they're
they
playing with X-ray on.
reconning
How are they doing this?
top and middle?
Full read, full information. And a man
Had
to
enough
the
for an
good
op,
above a
recon
minute.
top and middle. Why else would you want to do that?
Beautiful double peek. That dart
Yeah,
top
that was cool.
middle. Securing the information for Safe, but key information for Fnatic. 5 versus 4. They have the Yoru and Sova ultimate combos as well. And as soon as they lose info or space on one part of the map, they love to re-clear it. Would not be surprised in the least to see this ending towards A. Vitality opting to choose to stack towards B here. Not the worst idea to take a gamble stack at this point in the game.
Rock just goes a little
There's
bit
that
too
ult, right?
fast,
We were talking about this
far
one
for
here
the
Durka, so gonna
alarm
use that
bot.
to take all the space. Do they clear through wine? Yes, hello.
Whoa.
Did he see?
On radar maybe
left.
at least?
Wait,
Okay, hold
wait,
on.
he half cleared it.
Here we go.
Wait, he actually
This-
half cleared it. He didn't
this
see him.
is the
Oh
X
no,
ray.
that's how they go
This
down.
is the win condition. That's a dead man. And that's Boaster gone. Follow up. Just about,
Favored.
but it's huge damage. He's righting all the wrongs from earlier in the round.
That's devastating.
And maybe just enough. And if you're Durka, you're kicking yourself. Then where the hell did he come from?
Lockdown on Heaven Sub ulti to cancel it.
Here we go, Chronicle.
He's worried about
I don't think
Sender.
they need to cancel it. It's not a good one.
Don't even blame him. But what does Durka do here? Does he have a way
Durka got a
out?
TP out. Oh no, Durka has no TP out. Okay, he should have cancelled it. Oh,
does.
wait. Dude, I didn't even see
Gets
this.
over towards shore, leaving it as
Does
late
have
as
a
possible.
TP out.
Vitality now have site control. First tap on the spike, they try and outlive this one. Going to be using the Hunter's Fury. It's going to connect towards Runner, and now a 2v2. Just on towards
too
Chronicle
far.
now. In the 1v2, he
Yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah,
up,
nicely
he can't
handled.
get there in
Yeah, it all came
time.
down to that
And
ult.
heroics from Sender to secure
All
that
came down to that
13th
ult.
to get us going further into this best of
40
5
checked
now.
it. I've cleared it.
Ascent was
I tell you what, their attack was
absolute
looking.
pandemonium,
Their attack was
Josh.
looking
That
good.
was up and down the whole way through.
Bouncing back off
I'm
that
not sure
first
we'll
map,
see that again
Vitality
though. That
closing in
defense,
on Ascent. It's all on this
the
next
defense
map.
looks rough.
If Vitality do well here,